Hi YouTube, I am back with another video, another update of my hysterectomy story. You've been following it. Actually, this is week 1 and 2 that I will be sharing with you guys. Actually, I just went to my doctor for my 2-week checkup after my hysterectomy. Surprisingly, she says I'm doing really well. So everything is going good. My stitches are healing up really well. So I'm happy about that. She told me just to take it easy. Take it day by day. It's only been 2 weeks, so I don't have to feel like I need to jump into anything and hurry everything up. But that's just me. That's my personality. I like to not be down and out. When I shared my story previously, I said I was doing really well. Had no real complications. And at that time, I hadn't had any complications. But I want to say a week into having my hysterectomy, I had a hard time. I can't even explain what was going on. I don't know if it was the medication that I was taking or what it was. But I would say July 4th, which made it one whole week. And I just had a serious meltdown. Crying and crying and crying. I just couldn't stop crying. So that was pretty rough. My fiance, he didn't know what the heck was going on with me. He didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know how to talk to me about it. So yeah, that was pretty rough. Like I said, I'm dealing with it day by day. I don't take any more of the medication that I was given unless I need to take the medication. I was given a lot of medication here. So I have my ibuprofen and I have Motrin that I was given. Both of those are for pain. So I don't really need to take any of those. I did take a Motrin last night just for a little pain. My stitches, I think they're healing. I don't know if I said in my last video that I had a laparoscopy, but she also had to do an abdominal cut because my uterus was huge. I think your uterus should be the size of your fist, and mine was about this size. So pretty big uterus that she said that she did not want to remove through the vagina. It would have taken more time to do that, at least up to 8 hours to cut it piece by piece because it was so huge. So it's okay. I am trying to take it, day by day, understanding that, I still move a little bit slower. I'm happy now. I can sleep in my own bed now, so that's a good thing. I don't have to sleep on the couch because the couch is becoming increasingly uncomfortable for me. So I'm glad I'm able to sleep in the bed again. I'm going to have a list here of all the medications that I was taking and what they were for. One of them was Tramadol, which is a narcotic, and it is strong narcotics. And I'm glad I don't have to take that anymore. Maybe I got 30 and may have took 10 of those. I don't want to take that stuff anymore. I was feeling sick. I was nauseous. I didn't feel like myself. So that's a no for that. I'm glad I don't have to take that anymore. Also, I was on an injection, and it was called Lovenox, which the reason I had to be on Lovenox is because I had a blood clot before in the past. I had a DVT in my leg, which is deep vein thrombosis, and they wanted to make sure that I did not develop another blood clot. So while I was in the hospital, that's why I had to stay in the hospital overnight, just to make sure. I had to get heparin injections and stuff like that, and they wanted to make sure that I didn't develop another blood clot. So that was another reason why I had to inject myself with Lovenox. So I'm done with that as well. Also, I was on another medication called gabapentin, and gabapentin is used for a lot of reasons, but the main reason I had to take gabapentin was for nerve damage, to make sure that there was no damage to my nerves or anything like that. That's my understanding. But also too, it has some severe side effects. Reading from this leaflet that I received from the hospital, thoughts of suicide and like attempting suicide, feeling depressed. So this medication has some serious side effects. So I'm glad I don't have to take that anymore. I also was given stool softener, just to make sure that, I have no problems in that area and stuff like that. That's the only medication that the doctor said that she would still like for me to take. so that I won't have any issues in that area. So that's okay. Overall, I mean, like I said, I'm still trying to take it day by day. It's only been 2 weeks, and I mean 2 weeks for me seems like too much because I'm so used to being active and getting out, and it's hard not to be able to exercise. I mean, I was out, of course, in the car. My fiance, he's been doing most of the driving. I did drive today for a little while. It does take me a little bit more time to get up off the couch. I am moving a little bit faster and quicker. It's just the weight of the stitches, and like I said, I had to be cut abdominally, so it's like bearing down. And if you women out there who've ever had a C-section, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it definitely takes some time to get used to. I did not have a C-section with my daughter, so this is my first time actually ever feeling like this, and this is also the first surgery I ever had in my life. I've never had to have a surgery, so it's been a trial for me to get through it, I must say. So I will say, I think I am going through menopause because I am constantly so very hot at night. I mean, I'm smoking, I'm burning up, and I don't mean in a good way. It's just, it's too much sometimes. I can't sleep. And then my fiance, he doesn't want the fan blowing on him all night, so it's even extra harder for me. Let's see if I have a picture here. I'd like to show you guys of actually what my uterus looked like and how big it was. Maybe I can bring that picture up for you guys. Let's see here. Let's see what we have here. If I can bring it up, give me a second here. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. See if I can find that image for you guys. Let's see here. It's, and if anyone doesn't want to see this, maybe at some point in this video I'll put a disclaimer, but hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can, but yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like, people. I don't know if you can really make that out all that well, but it's pretty doggone big. Like I said, your uterus should be the size of your fist. My uterus was this big, and she said it weighed almost 2 pounds. So you gotta imagine what that was like inside of my body. It was massive. I was constantly in pain all the time, heavy periods. Am I having any regrets about my decision? Nope, not at all. Just trying to go through and heal through the pain, and like I said, take it day by day. And that's about it. That's all I can do. If you ladies have any questions, any comments, I will continue to update this. Like I said, this is week 1 and 2. And, you know, I'm going to, hopefully, I want to take this up to a 12-week series just so you guys can see how I'm developing and how everything is going. My stomach has went down. And once, you know, I'll have some pictures of before and after, what I look like, because I did take pictures of myself with the bulge still in my belly. So the good thing about that, it has went down, and I'll be glad when I get the okay so I can start exercising. And I'm doing a little walking on the treadmill. So that's, you know, that's helpful. It helped me out, you know, help build up my strength. So like I said, if there's any questions, any comments you ladies have for me, please drop me a line in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you.